No offense to anybody here, but if Aquafina's gonna be the comedy, humor, relief in this movie, I'm out. Sorry, she's just not my thing, man.
Sorry to interrupt. Are you okay? I need to get out of a toxic relationship.
Okay.
Why don't you start by telling us what brought you here?
It's pretty white.
My boss, he's different.
You can't get him out of your head.
No.
I need your assistance.
I'm coming, master!
Oh, you feel like he could destroy you with the snap of his fingers.
Wouldn't even need to snap.
Okay.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, what?
Renfield,
Okay.
blaming innocent victims.
Vampires got it.
I want a handful of nuns. A load of cheerleaders.
As
Isn't
do I.
everybody?
But this modern world is a dangerous place.
Thank you. You saved my life. Did I watch you cut a guy with a decorative serving platter?
It's all in the wrist. Let me explain. My boss gave me this power. In return, I tend to his needs, including care, feeding.
You bring in people to eat? You're like the guy that gets the villain's Postmates.
But if you were to stop focusing on his needs, what would happen?
He won't grow to full power.
Exactly. He won't grow to full power. What? That's so weird. Why would you phrase it like that? Hi, are you here for the meeting? Well, come on. No!
Some call me the Dark One. Others, the Lord of Death. To most, I am Backtrack.
Okay, obviously we're dealing with a little bit more than just narcissism here.
Nicolas Cage.
God.
Let's eat.
Lord. That's going to theaters?
This is Renfield.
Yep.
Thoughts?
Wow. Well, this is not going to be Nicolas Cage's best work. I'll start there. I think there's only so many directions you can go with a vampire movie.
Yes.
They all kind of revolve around the same thing, right? You got especially Dracula. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of played out. And
Yeah.
I also I grew up with the Twilight thing, like going through its popular phase. So I have a lot of bad associations with vampires and all that
Well,
stuff.
at least they're not
And-
making out. At least in this one, they're actually killing people. And
I will say, what does worry me a little bit though, I feel like this, so it's definitely a dark comedy. There's definitely no question about that. So this is probably gonna fall into that horror comedy niche. And I can get into that to a certain degree, you know, but I don't know if this is really gonna be my cup of tea. You know, if no offense to anybody here, but if Aquafina's gonna be the comedy, humor, relief in this movie, I'm out. Sorry, she's just not my thing, man. I'm not obsessed with Nicolas Cage enough to be into this movie. To me, I just don't really see what's gonna separate this from other similar horror comedy vampire stories. It just seems very played out.
I know that before when we talked about Nicolas Cage, we said that he goes to a lot of not super high class movies, just movies that he just likes, like the whole Willy's Wonderland.
Right.
Like that's not a big budget movie, but he
Right.
still thought it was interesting enough to want to do it and have fun with it.
Right, and sometimes you'll get something good like Mandy, which is a newer movie that's like a crazy weird horror movie that he starred in, but isn't too widely known. It's getting bigger now, but yeah, to your point.
This seems like one of those movies.
Yeah, and I think it's probably like big, it's either a home run or it's gonna be a strikeout. I feel like it's gonna be one of those types of things. I also would point out, I wonder if Nicolas Cage is gonna be used pretty sparingly in this movie, and he might just be in like 3 or 4 scenes, which is kind of partly how you could probably recruit a guy like that. And like, listen, Nick, it's gonna be 2 days of work. We can just throw in some fangs and whatever. We're gonna hang you up with fish wire and let you float over people. It'll be really cool. You should sign on. And he's like, yeah, I don't know, 2 days. I'll do that. That's fine.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was a shitty Nick Cage impression. I'm sorry.
You want to try to get some plot?
Well, and this is, I will, and this is what the problem is like, I can't imagine this plot's gonna be much more than you know, this underling of Dracula has to basically do all of his bidding, and it's gonna be about him overcoming Dracula and taking down his boss, and it's a little metaphor for corporate America where people are shut down by their overlords. It's one of those movies, not my thing.
Yeah, it's really all I got.
I imagine that's what's going on here. Yeah. I mean, I just think there's more interesting, you know, Interviews with a Vampire. Have you ever heard of that movie?
No.
That's a more interesting. If that's got like Tom Cruise and shit in it, dude, as a vampire. Oh yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like
Every mainstream actor just a vampire now?
No, they were 20 years ago, and they're still doing it 20 years later, which is my point. That's why I'm like, if I want to watch this type of movie, I can find way better ones that I know are good, versus watching Nick Cage hang in shitty CGI. That looked really bad. It looked really bad.
So sorry to any Renfield fans, but I don't think we'll be checking this one out.
No, and I like I said, I'm shocked this is going to theaters. This has straight to DVD written all over it. Yeah, let us know. Maybe we'll be wrong. Check out the movie and let us know. Maybe we're just assholes. I don't know.
Maybe.
Well, let me ask you. What do you think you're gonna be into it? Because I obviously don't.
I mean, no, the reason I haven't said anything different is because I completely agree with you.
Okay, all right, cool. I wanted to make sure. I wanted to give you a voice. You know, I didn't want to be your crime overlord shutting you down. I didn't want to be the Dracula to your little weird.
You want to be my Nicolas Cage to my Nicholas Holt. A lot of Nicks.
Yeah, I'm all about being Nick. No, I don't want to be Nick Cage. Fuck that. Thanks for checking out this video.
Like and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about the movie in the comments below.
Let us know if there's any movies you want us to watch. Who knows? Maybe we'll watch them together.